Hi, my little friends. So, once again, you are back with Minnie, and we are at your own learning platform. And I'm sure this is your favorite platform by now. So, here we are at Learn Forward with your maths book, Maths Concepts and Skills by Feathercap. This is for grade 1. What do we have ahead? We'll have lots of fun today with shapes and patterns. So, what are shapes, children? When you look around yourself, you see many shapes in nature, isn't it? So, here we'll be learning about them. We have already learnt about few shapes. So, let's gear up here. Fill in the blanks with the names of the shape and color the butterfly using the shapes and color codes. So, what do you see here? This is a square. What is this? This is a rectangle. Good. You are already familiar with these basic shapes. And what is this? Exactly. This is a triangle. What does it look like? Your triangle eraser? Okay. Some of you are showing me also. That's wonderful. Doesn't it look like a sandwich also? Yes. And what is this? This is a circle. Just like your chapati, the bangle of your mother, just like a sun. So now here you have a butterfly and you have to add colors to it. The colors are already given to you. So for all the squares, you will be putting purple color. For all the rectangles, you will be coloring them in sky blue color. And let's color this. This is sky blue. You'll be coloring all the rectangles to make the butterfly beautiful. And I am sure you will be coloring them perfectly, not like me, right? Now, the rectangles you have to color in, the triangles you have to color in green. So, this will be your green, this will be your green. Just pick out all of the triangles and color them green. And then the circles you have to color yellow, right? So, make this butterfly more beautiful by adding colors to its wings and have fun with this activity. Let's go ahead. Now we'll be learning about lines here. So what are lines? Lines, they can be of two types. They can be straight, they can be curved lines. Now what is a straight line? If you take a piece of thread, if you take a string and you pull it tight, children, so what you get is a straight line. But if you lose it, if you leave it loose, what is it? This is a curve. This is the difference between a straight line and a curved line. So straight lines, they do not bend, and the curved lines, they bend. Here's an exercise for you. Take the lines that are curved. So easy. Yes, the first one is curved. Then the third one is also curved. And here you have to take the straight lines. Exactly. This one is correct and this one is also correct. So now you know what are straight and curved lines. Now next is plane shapes around us. Some of these shapes we already know. What is this? This is a circle. And can you just look at its side? This is a curved side. This is a circle and it's round like a bangle. I told you, a chapati or a sun. And it has no corners, no edges. This is just a circle and it has just one curved face. Now, look at this. What are these? This is a triangle. So, circle, it has no corner, but in case of a triangle, it has three corners. 1, 2, 3 corners. And it has 3 straight sides also. Here the circle has a curved side, but here it has 3 straight sides. So it is a triangle, it has 3 sides and 3 corners. The example you have already given me, that your eraser is triangular, and then I also told you that your sandwich is also triangular. Next is a rectangle. How many corners do you see here, children? Yes, four corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the four corners. And how many straight sides do you see here? Yes, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then what do you see, children? In a rectangle, the opposite sides. It has got two long sides which are equal and it has got two short sides which are equal. So we say the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. They are same. Just like the blackboard of your class and even this screen. Your mobile screen, that is also a rectangle. Coming to next is, what do you see? Is there a difference? Both of them have got four corners. Here also it has four corners. It has four sides. But what do you see? In this, the opposite sides were equal. This equal to this, long side equal to long side. But in this case, all four sides are equal in length. And this is called a square, just like your carom board. So this is called a square, whereas this one is called a rectangle. So next shape is an oval that looks like an egg. Yes, this also has a curved side and it has got no corner, children, right? Coming to an exercise for you, count and write the number of circles, ovals, triangles, rectangles, squares, and fill in the boxes given below. So here is a collection of all these shapes. You will just be counting. Let's start counting with circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I crossing them out? So that I don't forget which ones have I counted. That is why I crossed them out and I got 6 circles here. So with the shapes, the number is to be written. I'll write 6 here. Similarly, you will be counting the other shapes and write their number in the respective boxes. Now, the second question is a shape mystery. You are going to solve it out, I'm sure. Read the clues and find my shape. My smiley has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. So, which of the shapes has 4 equal sides? 4 corners are there in 2 shapes, but 4 equal sides are there only in a square. So, I am a square. Where is my smiley? It is right here and it's done. My smiley has 3 straight lines and 3 corners. So here is my smiley. I am a triangle. And children, I am sure you'll find this interesting and you will find it, you will love to solve this mystery yourselves, isn't it? So find out the names of other shapes also. Now we have HOTS. Look for 2 things in your classroom that are made of shapes that you have learned. So we have already learned these shapes here. Let's recall them. A square, a rectangle, a triangle, a circle and an oval. So we have learned these 5 shapes. Now quickly look around yourselves in the classroom and you just have to say 2 things that are made up of shapes that we have learned. So one is the textbook, it looks rectangle. What else do you see? Blackboard, okay. So you can write here blackboard. That also looks rectangle. What else? The tabletop, yes, that also looks rectangle. So if you see other things around, yes, definitely you can look around for any of the objects that you see here. Write down the name here and write down its shape also that you identify and have fun. Now, solid shapes around us. What do you mean by solid shapes? Right till now, we have learned only about the shapes that can be drawn on paper. They are flat surfaces. And here we'll be learning about solid shapes that are in this form. You can hold them. So solid shapes have 3 dimensions. They have the length, they have the breadth, and they have some thickness also, because of which they appear like this. Okay, so let's read about them. The first one is a cuboid. Your eraser, your book, the suitcase at home, your almirah at home, and even in the classroom. All these are cuboid shapes. When you talk about cubes, the ice cube, your dice, the chalk box here on my table, and the play blocks. All these are in the form of cubes. Yes, sugar cube is also an example, children. Next is sphere, a ball, a football, an orange, a watermelon. All these are sphere in shape. Now next is cylinder, which looks like this. So this is an oil tin. Your pencil looks like a cylinder. Even a candle and drum, they all look like a cylinder. Coming to next shape is a cone. This top, the joker's cap, the ice cream cone, and the carrot, they all have the shape of a cone. So these are the different solid shapes that you can find around yourselves, children. Now here's an exercise. Take the object that matches with the solid shape shown in each row. So what do you see here? This is a sphere. Let's recall the names. This is a sphere. It looks like a sphere. Now the next shape is a cube. Yes, this dais looks like a cube. The next shape is a cylinder. Perfect, children. So which is like a cylinder? The candle. Perfect. Next is a cone, and the clown's cap looks like a cone. What about the last one? That is a cuboid. And which of the shapes looks like a cuboid? Your book, of course. That's perfect. So here you have a project to do. Harry is all set for his birthday party. In the birthday party, he sees things similar to the solid shapes that he has learnt about. All these shapes, he sees few things there. Let's help him identify the shapes and name them. So you can draw the shapes that you see in the box given below. What do you see? This is a sphere. They look like, they are the balloons. They look like a sphere. So you can draw shape here and you can write sphere. Next, what do you see? Candle. What does it look like? Candle is cylinder. So write the name of the shape, right? This is your candle. Even the cake, yes. So just look for all other things around you. Your cake is here and it is cylinder again. So whatever things you see here around him in the birthday party, just draw the shape and write its name also. Coming to next is rolling and sliding. What do you mean by rolling and what do you mean by sliding? So rolling and sliding are the surfaces. How do you identify whether something is rolling or sliding? Let's see an object. So this is a plane surface. Now if I put this over it and I make it fall, what happens? It slides. But what will happen with this marker if I put it like this? See, it will go down, but it will roll like this. So this is rolling. Anything that is round, that has a round surface, it will roll on another surface, and something which has a flat surface, it will slide. So when you look at this picture, if you throw a ball from here, what will happen? It will roll down. But if you throw a box, if you just leave a box, drop a box there from the top of your slide, what will happen? It will slide down. It will not come rolling down. So the surfaces which are round in shape, they roll, and which are flat in shape, they slide. This is the difference, children. So spheres show rolling movement and cubes show sliding movement, as I have already shown you with the cylinder and a cuboid. Now here's an exercise. Take the objects that will roll. So what do you think, which of these objects will roll? Of course, an apple will. The ball will also roll. Will the suitcase roll? No. What about your pencil? Yes, this will also roll because it has a curved surface. Now next is take the objects that will only slide. So will this slide? Yes. What about this? This is a curved surface here, so it will roll. This will definitely slide, and your eraser will also slide. So this is how you make the difference between rolling and sliding. Now let's observe something. Collect different objects from your surroundings and see if they roll or they slide. So you can do this experiment at home with different objects. Now we have to discuss something. Do you see things which can do both roll and slide also? Yes, definitely they can. If I look at my pencil, I keep it like this, it will roll. But if I keep it like this, it will slide. Okay, so there are some objects which can roll as well as slide, and they are in the shape of a cylinder or a cone. If you talk about your conical cap, you put it vertically, it will roll. But if you put it upside down with the flat surface touching the ground, then it will slide. So the objects that have round as well as flat surfaces, they can roll as well as slide. All others can do only one, right? Now coming to next here, we have patterns in shapes and numbers. So what do you mean by patterns, children? When few things repeat, we find a pattern there. For example, if you look at these shapes, we have a triangle, then circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. What will be the next? After triangle, circle, then again triangle. So we see a pattern that every next picture is a triangle, every next picture is a circle. It's a combination of these two shapes. Let's look here. We have circle, then square, then triangle, circle, then square, then again triangle. So what we can take care of is, we can see the repetition of shapes also. We can see the repetition of colors also. Yellow, pink, green, yellow, pink, green, like that. Okay. So it depends how you observe the patterns. An exercise for you, complete the following patterns. So here you have a bigger square, a smaller one, bigger, smaller, bigger. So what will be the next one? It will be a smaller square, then another bigger one, then a smaller one. This is how you'll be look here. It is a triangle, rectangle, triangle, rectangle. So complete these patterns. Now look at these. This is a T inverted, that is upside down, then a T, then down, then up, then down, then up. So after this up, you will have down again, up again, down again, like this. So same way you will be looking at the pattern in this and this. Now study the pattern. We can have pattern in numbers also. Study the pattern and fill in the missing numbers. What do you see here? We have missing numbers here. What is after 9? You are getting 13. Let us see how many numbers we have left. 10, 11, 12. And then we are at 13. So after 1, let's leave 2, 3, 4. What is the next number? 5. So we will have 5 here. After 5, let's see 6, 7, 8. Yes, the next number is already 9. So let's see after 13, 14, 15, 16. The next number is 17. And this way, just leave 3 numbers, reach the 4th one and complete your pattern here. When you look at these colorful kites, what do we see here? 5, something is missing. 15, something is missing. 25, then 2 numbers are missing. Then we reach 40. After one kite, what do you see? 5 becomes 15. How much is the difference? How much is the skip? 10. 15 becomes 25. How much is the skip? Again 10. So after 25, if you leave this kite, what should be the number here? It should be 35. Good. 25 plus 10. 35. Now see what is the difference between 2 consecutive kites. 35 becomes 40. So just a difference of 5. That means we are actually doing here skip counting by 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 5, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. 30 plus 5, 35. 35 plus 5, 40. So here we have checked our pattern also and to make sure that we are going correct. Now let's think more. Maya loves to wear colorful clothes to her school in a fixed pattern of colors as shown below. So how does she go? Monday she wears red, Tuesday yellow, Wednesday green, Thursday again she wears red, then Friday yellow, Saturday green. So she is following this pattern of wearing dresses at school. Write the colors of t-shirts she will wear on Friday and Saturday. So what will be the color on Friday? After Wednesday, it is Thursday, this is Friday, and this is Saturday. Again, on Monday, she'll wear that same. Let's think. Collect pebbles, flowers, leaves, glasses, bowls, sticks, bangles, coins, caps, etc. and arrange them in a pattern. So you can make different patterns using these things. Repetition or alternate, whatever you want. Create your own beautiful patterns, children. His chapter at a glance. Lines can be straight, I showed you, or they can be curved. Triangle, square, rectangle, circle and oval. All these are flat shapes, whereas cube, cuboid, sphere, cone and cylinder, these are solid shapes. Then when you come to curved shapes, they roll, but the flat shapes, they slide. Now, my Olympiad test here, which figure is not shown here? A cone, a sphere, a cylinder or a cuboid? This is a cuboid, is not shown. The next question is, this circle can be traced using which of these shapes? You can trace it using a cylinder. You can also trace it using a cone by putting its base like this. Now name the shape which is unshaded. So which shape is not shaded here? It is a rectangle. Correct. So you all are getting Olympiad champions. Now I'm happy. Miscellaneous exercise, take the correct option. What is the shape of a football? Sphere, correct. Dash has no sides and no corners. A sphere again. This you have to complete. What will be the next pattern? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 11, 12, 13. So your next number will be 13. This is how you have patterns with numbers. Now, subjective type questions for you. In a class, the teacher has red, blue and green beads. She gives the beads to the students roll number wise. Now, observe the patterns and complete the table. So, this is the roll number wise. This is the list and then beads. Red, blue, green, then red. This will be blue, green and you will continue the pattern. Red, blue, green, red. Now, do traffic rules follow a pattern? If yes, how? What are the traffic lights? Red, yellow, green. So, do they follow a pattern? Yes, definitely. If it is for going ahead, it is go, then it will be yellow to make everybody alert. You are going to stop and then it is red. Now, red again turns into green, then amber, which is yellow and then red again. Okay, so this is the pattern the traffic lights follow. Next, take a slice of bread and cut it into 2 equal parts. Okay, so they are making the sandwich. Which plane shape does the slice of bread resemble? The slice of bread resembles a square. Yes, this is a square. And which shape did you get on cutting it into 2 parts? That is a triangle. Perfect, children. Now, here's a group activity for you and you can just do it with your teacher and your friends. Have lots of fun doing this maths lab activity in class with your teachers. And we'll be coming ahead with more interesting topics for you ahead. Till then, happy learning, children.